All right, this is our last lesson for this chapter, 9.6. Here we go. Let's simplify these. 6x over 2x. Well, I can cancel x over x. Remember, dividing same base, subtract the exponent, so that would be 1 minus 1, which is 0. Anything to the 0 power is just a value of 1. 6 divided by 2 is 3, so my simplification is just 3. What about this one right here? Again, dividing same base, subtract the exponent, so 6 minus 2 is 4. Your answer would be x to the 4th power. What about this one? 5 over 10. That reduces to 1/2, so 1 over 2. And then x to the 5th over x to the 10th. Well, that's 5 minus 10, which would be -5. So two ways we could write this. We could write it as 1 over 2x to the 5th, or that would be x to the -5 over 2. Notice again what I did. X to the 5th over x to the 10th is 5 minus 10, which would be, well, 5 minus 10 is -5, so that's x to the -5th, but they may have said have only positive exponents. So in order to put that negative exponent in the denominator, or in order to change the negative exponent, you've got to flip it, which is how they got 1 over 2x to the 5th. All right, that's going to play into our lesson today, so let's do a couple more. What do I need to do to this 1/3? Well, how do I get rid of the parentheses? I've got to distribute that 1/3 to each term inside. So 1/3 times 6x, that's 6x over 3. Let's see here, 6x over 3 plus 1/3 times 12, well, that's 12 over 3. Therefore, that's 2x. 6x over 3 is 2x. 12 over 3 is 4. What about 1 over x? Multiply it just like you did last time. That's 4x squared over x plus 7x over x. And that simplifies to, again, dividing same base, subtract the exponent, so I'm left with 4x and 7. So 4x plus 7 there. Today is dividing polynomials. We're going to be using those same examples that we were just doing in order to remember, or in order to learn, in essence, how to divide. So here we go. Let's just take an example here, because we're going to divide each term by the monomial. Here we go. If I have a plus b plus c all over d, I must divide every term by the denominator. That's what it means by it says dividing each term of the polynomial. This is my polynomial up here, a plus b plus c. In order to solve this, I have to divide every single term by the denominator. Okay? So let's look at an example. Divide 12x squared plus 20x by 4x. What does that look like? It looks like, they didn't write it out here, so I will write it, 12x squared plus 20x. That looks like it's all being divided by 4x, but I've got technically this is a binomial, but it's still a polynomial. So in order to divide it, you have to take each separate term and divide it by the denominator. Plus, because there's a plus sign right there, what is the second term? The second term is 20x. I need to divide that by 4x as well too. Notice, I cannot just cancel. Oh, that's 12 divided by 4. Oh, that's 3. Alright, so got rid of that one. And then x's can cancel as well too. And I'm just left with 20x. No. You have to divide it. Divide each term by the denominator. So let's simplify now. 12x squared over 4x. Well, 12 divided by 4 is 3. X squared over x. So that's 2 minus the exponent of 1 right here. So that's 3x. And then 20x over 4x. These cancel. 20 divided by 4 is 5. They don't cancel, but x over x is value of 1. So that's 20 divided by 4 is 5. This is your final answer. This divided by 4x. Let's do another one. Here, they already have it for us. How do I solve this? I have to take every single term, 1, 2, 3, take each term and divide it by the denominator. So 8x cubed over negative 4x plus 16x squared over negative 4x plus, that's a negative 4x over negative 4x. Be careful of your signs there. Now let's simplify. 8 divided by 4 is, that's negative 2. X cubed divided by x to the first, well that's 3 minus 1, so that's x squared. Let's do this one. 16 divided by negative 4, that's a negative 4. X squared over x is x, plus negative 4 over negative 4, that's a positive 1. X over x is a positive, what's 1 times 1? 1. So here's your final polynomial. Negative 2x squared minus 4x plus 1.